How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at how to get GeForce Now working on Xbox. Now, it's pretty straightforward, but there are a few steps that you want to do in order to get it working just right. So what do you want to do? First of all, what you want to do is come over here and get to GeForce Now website. Now, once you arrive on this website, you can sign up to any of these. I'd recommend to sign up to the free one just to see if you like it, or if you really want to sign up to the priority pass so you can get on as soon as possible, go with the day pass. I know this is going to give you a whole month, but you might not want it. You might just want to try it out for the day to see what it's like, or just sign up for 1 month and see what it's like. It's really up to you. This is a really basic rig. You can only get 1 hour session lengths, whereas this one you can get up to 6 hours. This one you get up to 8 hours. If you're going to go for anything and you want to go for a monthly, $9.99 is the highest you should go for, in my opinion, or the $3.99 one for a day pass just to see what it's like. It's up to 1080p resolution. Obviously, the ultimate will give you 4K. This one is ad supported, so that might not be a thing. But either way, pick the one that's relevant to you. Click join, go through the sign up process, and that's that. Once you've signed up, what you want to do is head back over to your dashboard. Once you get to your dashboard, you want to come over to GeForce Now, and when you go to the URL play.geforcenow.com, it's going to ask you to log in. When you click on login, it's going to ask you to go to your desktop or your tablet or whatever device you're using to register your account. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to ask you to put the URL in and a code that's going to be on screen. That code will, once you go over to your thing, you put that code in, it basically authorizes you to use your browser on the Xbox because it's an unrecognized source, so it needs to verify that you are you when you're using it, and it creates that link connection with your account. And that's it. This is only a one-time process. Once you've done this, you never have to do it again. Once you've done that and you've authorized them both, you will be back here on the actual GeForce Now page browser for you to be able to do whatever you want and pick the games you want. Now, I'm going to go with free-to-play games. Now, obviously, here you've got the Epic Game Store and the Steam. There are Xbox, you can actually go and pick Xbox games as well. These will require you to sign in with your Microsoft account. My password and email address is way too long, and you can input, you use a keyboard and mouse to actually do this, but for this video's sake, what I'm going to do is play Destiny. But as you can see here, it supports Game Pass, so you can click on the Xbox, boot it up, and if you've got the middle rig, you'll be able to play it, but you're not going to get the 4080 on the browser until you get a native app. So obviously it's not worth me showing off Hellblade. But if we go up and we actually select Destiny, before I do that, what I want to do is go over here and just show you some settings, because as you can see here, I've got mine set to 720p because my internet is really bad. I did want to get this done before I was moving from my old place, which had a gigabit connection. Unfortunately, I didn't get the time, and so I couldn't do it. But this only gives you 1080p to 720p. I'm going to pick 720 because my internet connection is just really, really bad. Now, you can pick between 60 and 30 FPS. I'm going to go with 60, but that's basically all there is to this. And then you go back to this and then games. Now, as you can see here, my controller isn't actually enabled yet, so I'm using the left thumbstick as a mouse. The right stick is to go up and down the page. So what I'm going to want to do is click on Destiny. Now, obviously, we want to go to Steam, so I pick Steam. That is good. And then what I want to do is click on Play. Now, bear in mind, I am doing this on my Xbox, right? So it's going to go connecting. It's going to boot up. You can see the browser. You can see the URL. Do not worry about any of that. That is all going to go away once it all boots up. So as you can see here, your gaming rig is ready. That's my Steam. Now I'm already signed in, so it kind of gives me the profiles. But for you, it's going to ask you to log into your Steam, so you're going to have to do that yourself. And this is going to go for pretty much every client that you use. Every time you go in, you're going to have to log in, so that's fine. But for Steam, it stays permanently logged in. It just needs to, you just need to select your profile. So while we're waiting for this to load, as I said, I'm running on a 720p connection right now because my internet is less than 50 megabytes download. And obviously that is not ideal for streaming. For streaming, you really want like 100, maybe 200, maybe even 300 meg to get that stable connection, that solid, good connection. But, you know, for argument's sake, for demonstration purposes, I'm doing this on my shoddy internet connection. So hopefully you'll appreciate that. And if there's any hiccups and stuff like that, it is basically due to my internet connection, because I've got my kid around there playing Valorant. I've got my other kid upstairs playing Valorant. I've got my other 2 kids watching YouTube. The missus is watching YouTube. So there's only so much a 50 meg connection can do, right? So what we want to do right now is be able to select our character, and let's see. Can we move? Okay, so what you want to do right now is hold the B button. This is the escape key. It's going to come down. And so what you want to do is press the options key, this one over here, the start button, and you want to go use game controls. And at this point, you can use the D-pad to select quick game or back to game. And now I can use my cursor as if this was a game. The GeForceNow.com will eventually disappear. So I'm going to open the director. I'm going to go to the Cosmodrome. I'm just going to land somewhere. And as you can see, it's pretty responsive. Even for the connection I've got under load, it works really well. The beauty of this is that it allows you to play all those PC games that you can't play. And as of right now, World of Warcraft is on GeForce Now. And if you have a World of Warcraft account, you can actually play your World of Warcraft on your Xbox. There's that game, Nowhere to Run, Wicked Nowhere to Run, or whatever it's called. Cezano, I'm sorry, I'll never remember the game. You've told me a million times. I'm just not going to remember it. Excuse me. But as you can see here, I've now landed, and we're in the game, and there's no real problems. You know, jump, 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 shoot. It works really, really well. There's me reloading. So we're going to go down here. There's going to be a few hiccups. Like I said, my internet is not very good. It's really that simple. So the hiccups you're seeing now, the performance display, is going to be due to that. If you have like a gigabit connection, half a gig connection, even a 250 meg, you should be good to go. It's all about having a good, solid internet connection. And that's what you want to do. Now, as you can see here, I'm just, you know, I'm playing over the cloud on my Xbox. Now, this is Destiny PC version, running Steam version on my Xbox. Again, I picked this one because one, it's free to play. I don't need to log in, and it's just easy to do. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. So just to run by the setup process again, what you want to do is register on the account. I'm going to have a link to that in the description below. Once you've done that, what you're going to do is log in on the Xbox via the Edge browser. When you do, you're going to do your username, login, and stuff like that. But eventually you're going to come to a page that says go to this URL and put this code in. And what you're going to come to is not exactly this page, but a very similar one that will ask you to put the PIN in. And when you submit it, it's going to authorize it, link the two, you know, password, you know, authentication, and allow you to use your GeForce Now account. Again, I keep hitting the mic. The GeForce Now account on your PC. And that's it. If you want to play Genshin Impact, if you want to play anything else, it's all there for you to play. You can play Genshin Impact, you can play whatever you want, as long as it's available on GeForce Now. Now, the Sony games have been locked off for the Edge browser. What if Microsoft supported Firefox? You could download a really old version of Firefox, and that would actually enable them on GeForce Now. Unfortunately, that's not available, on the Xbox Series consoles. So if the next consoles are going to be a hybrid sort of thing, then that would be a workaround, so you can play your PlayStation games on GeForce Now on your Xbox. But for what it's worth right now, this is pretty damn awesome, pretty damn amazing, and you can play PC games. Hey, everyone wanted to play Honkai Star Rail or GeForce Now on Xbox. You can do that now. It is internet connection based, but as you can see, it's super simple. And again, if I hold the B button, it's not allowing me here. Let me hold this and press the B button. Well, I guess I have to go back to the tower where the B button isn't being utilized. But what I was trying to do is go back to non-control options. But there has to be a prompt on screen, I guess, for me to do that. Or if you plug a keyboard and mouse in, which you can use, you can do that through that as well by holding the escape key. Because B is normally set to escape, and I guess now that we're in game, it's no longer the escape key. But this is GeForce Now working on Xbox. It's really simple to set up, it's super easy, and if you have any problems, do let me know in the comment section below and I can help you out and hopefully get you up and running. Again, I would go with one of the paid tiers because the free membership does have a bit of weight, but if you just want to try it out and see how it works, try the free membership first before anything else, as you may just get instantly in. Like I said, the free membership is a very, very basic rig, and it's not going to give you the wondrous of graphics, and I'm already running this on 720p because of my bad internet connection. When I was doing this over at my old place where I had a gigabit connection, I was able to run this at 1080p with a lot higher graphical fidelity. But you know what? For what it is, it's smooth, it's silky, and even on a 50 meg connection, it is still smooth. I'm getting the odd few stutter here, stutter there, and sometimes it does like freeze for a second. But again, that's not the service. That's my internet connection. That's my internet connection. As you can see, outside of my shoddy shooting, which I'm sure you're all impressed with, this is pretty good, right? So what do you think of GeForce Now on Xbox? Something you're going to try out? Something you're going to utilize? Something you're going to make use of? Are you going to, give it a go? Let me know in the comment section below. I know this was shown today on Reddit by someone playing World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft is one of those games that you can actually now play on GeForce Now. So theoretically, technically, right now, World of Warcraft is playable via GeForce Now on Xbox. It is, even though it's not directly via GeForce Now, it is. And really, that's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Like you can see, it's lagging a little bit, but that's my internet connection. There's too much going on. And like I said, everyone at home right now is using the web, and it's fully under load. So the better your internet connection at home, the faster your connection, the better it's going to be. It's really that simple. But folks, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's shown you something cool and something that you'll enjoy. And I will see you in the next one. Again, let me just go back to orbit so you can just see something. Let's exit to desktop. So now I'm coming out, and that's that. Now, as you can see here, can you see like the on Steam? Now I press B to go down. You can use it perfectly fine. I just like to use this section here with the like a mouse and keyboard. But there are so many free to play games that you can try. Apex Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League. And like I said, games like Honkai Star Rail, Lost Ark, these are all now available to you. Genshin Impact, I did say was here, but apparently it's not. And again, that is because it's not available on this version of GeForce Now. It is available on the app, but it is not available on the web portal. So hopefully, Xbox will release a native app or work with Nvidia to release a native app to actually get by this. Tower of Fantasy obviously is available, but once they get a native app running, you'll have a hell of a lot more support. And these are the PC versions of the game, right? These are the Steam versions. So like Fallout 76, Gollum for those that really like it. You know, it's pretty awesome. But that's it, folks. That's the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.